Welcome back to the 2012 Geico PBA Summer Shootout at the foot of the Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower, up to the 103rd floor sky deck. Quite precarious up there. 1,451 feet tall, the 7th tallest freestanding structure in the world, Randy.
You'd never get me up there. I'm terrified of heights. No chance for me looking down from 1,450 feet.
Group 3 now, Tommy Jones from Ebonite, Mike Wolf from Team Hammer, and Missy Parkin from 900 Global. Jones bowling along with Jason Couch for Ebonite. The past rookie and player of the year with a strike to start things out.
Nice shot by Tommy Jones there, and he gives it the holding sign. Gets this bowling ball a little bit left to target, but enough velocity that the ball holds its line and faces up the 1-3 nicely.
That's what you want to do when you're leading off a group. Put the pressure on the other two. Low score eliminated. And now, Mike Wolf, 11-year pro. 4 PBA titles, Team Hammer, and that is an 8 count. And so he will be on the bubble.
Parkin needs 9 to eliminate Wolf.
So now Missy Parkin with a chance to eliminate Wolf.
A little less knee bend than I remember Mike Wolf having, and the ball comes in light, leaving the 2-5. He's in big trouble right now.
Parkin, the first ever female PBA member, bowling for 900 Global from Lake Forest, California. Anything better than an 8 will eliminate Wolf. Parkin with the strike, and that will eliminate Mike Wolf.
And I guarantee you, Missy loves beating up on the guys. Ready? What a great shot this is. All she has to do is get 9, and this is a really good 9. Not only that, it's a really good 10.
Yeah, 10 is a very good 9. All right, so Tommy Jones and Missy Parkin. On the open with a strike. Not this time, though. A 9 count for Jones.
Well, Tommy's been battling a neck injury for quite some time, and he looks a little stiff to me. I don't see that old fluid motion of the player of the year, Tommy Jones. He looks tight and looks stiff. He gets 9. Let's see if it holds up against Missy Parkin.
Parkin can move through with a strike. Right lane. She cannot pull it off. That's another 9 count. So she and Jones with a roll-off.
Between Tommy Jones and Missy Parkin.
So you see the pressure of the one-and-done competition.
And Missy very fortunate right here to get 9. This ball's real light. 2-4-8 standing. The 8 pin, the only pin left. Good enough for the tie.
All right, so a roll-off between 33-year-old Tommy Jones and 30-year-old Missy Parkin. Jones answers with a strike.
This is just a great shot right here. Goes through the ball at the bottom of the swing beautifully. And then you can see what power and revolutions can do for you.
So prime directive now for Missy Parkin to strike and keep this competition alive. Right lane has been trouble, and Missy finds trouble as well. A 6 count will eliminate Missy Parkin. Tommy Jones moves through. So Jones will join Chris Barnes and Mike Machuga in the eliminator round finale. Missy Parkin could not match the strike of Tommy Jones. Randy Peterson's down with Tommy now.
Tommy Jones, you know, Missy Parkin takes great pleasure in beating up on the guys, but you were able to hold her off. How'd you do it?
Well, you know, I made a pretty good shot on the right lane. The right lane seems to be playing a little tighter so far in this event. So, you know, I moved a little bit and got, threw a pretty good shot. And, fortunately that lane's tighter for Missy too. So I think she just made sure she got it to hit the pocket.
Now, you had missed the Tournament of Champions this season due to an injury. Where are you at with that now?
You know, we're still having a little bit of pain with my neck. I got a disc that's bulging out there. It's pinching on a nerve. But, you know, we're getting better slowly but surely, and I'll be ready for next season.
Where are you at physically in terms of your physical game bowling?
Well, I would probably have to say I'm about 80% right now, you know, maybe a little less. But, you know, no excuses right here. I got a partner to hold up, and he's done a lot for me over the years. So I'm looking to represent Ebonite and Jason very well.
Tommy, thanks for your time.
So Tommy from Ebonite, Columbia 300's Chris Barnes, and DB8's Mike Machuga bowling for maximum points at the Geico PBA Summer Shootout. That action when we return. The 10-Pin Bowling Lounge, if you want to pick up your officially licensed PBA merchandise and apparel, shirts, hats, hoodies, towels, and more, go to PBA.com and click on Shop. We're ready for our Eliminator round final, but first, the Geico Championship recap.
All right, Lon, group number 1 featured Carolyn Doran-Ballard. She gets up and gets lucky to get 9. Mike Machuga and Pete Weber both strike, eliminating Carolyn Doran-Ballard. Then it's Machuga stepping up and throwing a big strike on the right lane. Weber must match to extend the match. He doesn't do it. Machuga moves on. Then in group number 2, it's Sean Rash stepping up. He needs to get at least 9. Guess what? He gets 6. Hasta la vista, baby. Then it's Barnes against Mika, the tour roommates. Barnes steps up and goes 10 back. Mika must match. He does not. He's eliminated. Barnes moves on. Then in group number 3, Mike Wolf steps up after Jones and Parkin strike. He gets 8. Mike Wolf's day has come to an end. Tommy Jones steps up and strikes. Parkin must match. She goes through the nose and gets 6. She's done. Tommy Jones moves on, setting up a great finale with Barnes, Machuga, and Jones.
First place points are 12, 8 for second, 7 for third. Through these eliminator rounds, players and their team trying to collect the points to get an automatic seed into the stepladder finals, and the other 5 teams will have a competition to try to earn the 5th seed. So Barnes from Columbia 300, the first one to roll here in the eliminator finals. Like Jones, he has won Rookie of the Year and Player of the Year in his career. And bowling's Triple Crown. Chris Barnes setting the tone with a strike.
And Barnes has found a shot for the high hard one. That's the nice straight, fast down and in line. And he's playing it to perfection.
Mike Machuga now. Machuga defeated Carolyn Doran-Ballard and Pete Weber in Group 1. Mike doesn't like it, but he gets them all and matches Barnes.
Well, he said, hey, that's got to get back a long way, and it did. That's why you put rotation on a bowling ball along with revolutions. Boy, this ball went out for a burger and fries and came back with steak and baked potato.
All right, so maximum heat now on Tommy Jones from Ebonite. 2 strikes in front of him. He needs to strike to stick around. Tommy Jones from Simpsonville, South Carolina. One of the best on tour. The 33-year-old needs them all, but he can't pull it off. A 9 count will eliminate Tommy Jones.
Terrible. Nice shot.
Yep, he got it left and went through the nose, went high, and this ball really has no chance once it leaves his hand, and Tommy knew it.
Yep, so Jones knows that his competition is done for now. That leaves Chris Barnes and Mike Machuga on the right lane. The tougher of the 2 lanes so far, Randy.
Barnes has found a pretty good home, though, with the straight ball.
And there's another strike for Chris Barnes.
I mean, that's really straight.
Got to do what you got to do.
He's one of the most versatile players the tour has ever known, and he's just a master at figuring out how to attack oil patterns. It doesn't matter if they're tough or easy. He figures it out, and he finds a way to get it done. and he's definitely done this on the right lane.
So a strike for Barnes now. Mike Machuga from DV8 needs to strike or we're done. Come on, baby. Machuga is up to the task.
You can see two completely different lines to the pocket. Chris Barnes going really straight, Mike Machuga hooking it. The end result is the same. Both players striking.
That's the other song on my iPod right there. Yeah.
I don't think Barnes has any rap on his iPod.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably not.
So you see Machuga matching Barnes strike for strike so far, and we'll keep bowling until one of these two blinks. Barnes once again on the right lane.
See that full fingertip grip of Chris Barnes. He uses an extremely tight thumb hole, so he doesn't squeeze it at the bottom.
And it works to perfection once again. 3 in a row for Barnes.
Didn't go Brooklyn.
Mike Machuga now. Pressure ratcheted up.
Better be all 10, or he's going to be all done.
There, but it's not enough. A 9 count will eliminate Machuga. Barnes wins this eliminator round final.
Good shot.
Extremely unlucky for Mike Machuga.
Maximum points for Barnes and Columbia 300.
Watch this, the bowling ball is going to go right by the 9 pin. Watch. Are you kidding me?
It rocked but did not roll, and Machuga goes down. Chris Barnes remains solid as a rock. 12 more points for Columbia 300 puts them in a second place tie with Brunswick, while Machuga's efforts earns Team PBA enough to take over the team lead after 2 eliminations.